Officer Ashley Smith here, and I'm going to talk to you today about prep while working a full-time job. So it's been very interesting. So far, I would say everything people tell you is absolutely accurate. First phase is restarting your metabolism. Second phase is starting to figure out where your body reacts to certain things, whether it's carbs, fats, sugars, different additives, different supplements. Supplements alone, that's a whole other, discussion, because everyone's body reacts differently to it. And then the next phases are really when you start to build and you pull things and you add things and you change all kinds of things up. And then the final stage, which is where I'm at right now, is when you start to shred down. That's when you play with your water intake, and that's really when carb loading versus fat loading comes into play. What this does, especially for females, is it wreaks havoc on our emotions. I've had quite a few meltdowns, which if you follow my page and my story, I throw it up there because I really want people to hear about it and to see and to realize that I'm not, I'm not fake, I'm real. And y'all follow me because you want to. Well, guess what? You're following me through this journey because it has been quite interesting. I love it. I'm glad that I did it. I would say it's one of the toughest, if not the hardest thing I have ever done. And I'm proud to say that, I'm only 3 weeks out now. So October 14th is my first show ever. I'm extremely excited about it. I'm glad that I made it. It's very exciting. These next 3 weeks are going to be very crucial to the shredding down process. Again, figuring out if I'm going to carb load before or fat load before. There's a lot that goes into it. And I will tell you that all the people that you talk to and the things that they tell you, you're listening and you're like, oh, it'll be a breeze. Like, I'll be able to handle that. You can if you're very strong-minded and very determined and have great willpower, because they are right. It is an emotional roller coaster, and I will say that 10 times because especially for women, our bodies are very dependent on fats and carbs. So when you start to mess around with those things and either take them away or up them, your emotions go crazy. I had a meltdown because while working the other day, like, for example, everything is very timed out for meal-wise. So if I have to do cardio for a second time after work at 10, I eat my second to last meal at 9. If I don't get out at 10, I'm hungry before my cardio, and then basically cardio is shot because I'm so depleted and my sugar's going crazy, it's dropping, and I'm starving and I'm shaky that basically in my head I think, well, this cardio is useless because I can't even push. I don't have enough strength to do it. So the other day I had a huge meltdown. I'm going to admit this. I don't even care. I had a huge meltdown on patrol the other day because I ate at 9 in hopes to get out at 10, and we had a call that required me to stay over. And I'm like, okay, if it's like 15 minutes or a half hour, I'm still good. Like, we're good. But then it became an hour, and then I started to get the shakes because I was getting hungry. And my temper was like, I have no patience right now. I am shot. I'm going to freak out. And I did. Like, I finally got released an hour and a half later. And I got in my patrol car, and it was like a 15-minute drive back to the station. And I bawled my eyes out like a baby. And I literally am like driving home sobbing because I'm like, now I have to go do cardio and it's gonna make me super late. I'm so hungry. I'm so depleted. I have no pre-workout because if I eat my meal at 9, I don't need pre-workout at 10. I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying right now. This is ridiculous. And yep, full-fledged meltdown. So what they tell you is 100% true. I can give you another example. The other day I was at the gym, and so I work a full-time job, 4 days on, 2 days off, and then I work my part-time job my first day off. So I get 1 day off a week. I work 5 days straight, get a day off, 5 days straight, get a day off. And my side job is actually a different shift. So my full-time job, I work 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. My part-time job, I work 6 a.m. till 2 p.m. So that automatically throws my body off. This is how important prep is and timing is, because those days that I work day shift, when I get to the gym, I am shot after cardio. So this gentleman came up to me, and the first time I'm like, okay, you know, like I'll chat with you for a minute, like that's fine, but I'm letting you know I'm really depleted right now. I'm just trying to get through this workout. I'll talk to you for like 2 minutes. We're good to go. Well, he came up to me a second time. Second time was a little bit more short because, again, I'm in the middle of a set. I'm really trying hard to get myself through this. And I'm like, okay, you know, thank you. I'll talk to you later. And does he not come up to me a third time? He knows I'm in prep. He knows I'm about to do a show. And he's like, listen, he's like, you're acting like a robot in here. He's like, you got to give yourself time to rest in between sets. And that was it. I flipped my lid. And I'm like, I told you 3 times, stop talking to me. I'm trying to do my set. Could you please just leave me alone? I'm not here to talk. I don't feel good. I just want to get through this. And he just stood there like this. And then I burst out crying. So I just left the gym. So it is an emotional roller coaster. Every single thing that they tell you is 100% true. But you know what? We get through it. We have a good time trying to. Like I said, this is my last 3 weeks. I cannot wait to see what these next 3 weeks are going to do. My coach says it's going to be a complete transformation from where I'm sitting here today to October 14th. So I'm really excited. I hope everyone comes and watches my show, or at least sends me a good luck message. And I will be sure to post pictures. I'll post pictures of my suit like everyone does, my number, backstage, and then obviously when I rock it on stage. So everyone, if you guys need any tips, I actually plan on writing an article on this after, just so that everyone can have like a little taste in the inside. And again, like I told you, I'm very true. I'm very real. I thank everybody for loving me and supporting me and being there with me through this roller coaster ride of emotion. But hey, stay tuned. Stay tuned for my show. Maybe I'll do a couple more after that if I do well. And stay tuned for any more other journeys that I have through this fitness world. It's been great. Thanks for having me, and I'll check you later.